my name is Sky, yes, double Y, and welcome to my channel, Sky Explains It All. Or if you've already been here before, welcome back. So y'all, as you can see today, we got a whole different vibe. We got a little different setup. I'm recording on my phone, because listen, you see those clothes that are back there? That was going to be a whole thing of like Halloween costume ideas, but I am bloated. I am currently surfing the crimson wave. I am so lethargic, and I put on one outfit. One, I couldn't even get my belt buckled. Two, it felt like I put it on and I felt like I was suffocating in everything I was wearing. And three, I'm exhausted, and the thought of putting on outfit after outfit after outfit draining. Like even putting on jeans, it felt like honestly torturous. So I was like, no, 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 I can't do this. I can't do it. So I want to do this instead, which is still a video that I had in the back of my mind to talk about for quite some time, which if you see in the title is going to be about the Little Mermaid, specifically talking about Ursula and why I feel like Ursula is not necessarily a villain. And hear me out, hear me out. So, Ursula is the sea witch, correct? And she basically sends out Flotsam and Jetsam to manipulate Ariel after King Triton, her father, bust up her cavern of human treasures and whatnot. And yes, the manipulation on her part by sending them there in her like worst state, trifling, trifling, trifling. I agree with that. However, my boy Sebastian tells her she's what, a monster, a demon, something like that. But Ariel says something slick and says, just tell my father, I know you're good at that. That was your first warning to not go see Ursula. Sebastian telling you. You get there to Ursula's home and you're swimming and you see all of these golem strange creatures moaning and groaning looking up at you, and you don't even take that as a sign to then leave. Okay, whatever. Ursula basically tells you that she can help you to get what you want, but she makes it very clear that there's a price. She says it in the song. It happens once or twice. Someone couldn't pay the price. And she shows you what happened. Those little golem, weird coral looking thingies, that's what you'll turn into if you do not follow through with y'all's agreement. So she told you from the jump what would happen if you didn't get the prince to kiss you by the third day before the sun sets. She told you. It's not like she was like, hey girl, yeah, you just gotta kiss him by the third sunset, before the sun sets, I mean, and if you don't get it, it's okay, turn into a mermaid again, and it won't be a big deal. No, she said, girl, you gonna belong to me. That's what she said. You're gonna belong to me. And yes, it's not right. It's not right for her to use Ariel, who's 16, as a means to get to her father, King Triton. But she's the sea witch. She's told us what she is. We've seen what she is. Are we getting mad at Ursula for being Ursula? Ariel, still at the end of the day, she came to her. She didn't need to turn into a human. You needed to turn into a human. And you went to her, but she's the bad guy. Like y'all had a contract. You signed it without even reading it, Ariel. And I don't want to hear none of that discourse. Oh, Ariel's a minor. Ma'am, sir, them. She's a mermaid. Like, y'all are talking about legalities. She's 16. Wasn't Prince Eric like 21 or something like that? Yeah, when he married her, a 16-year-old and a 21-year-old. We're gonna say where they do that at, but they do it in a lot of places, unfortunately. So I don't know why we're acting shocked when Ariel doesn't get the kiss that Ursula scoops her up and collects her. Like she told Triton, it's binding. This contract is legit. And yes, was I irritated with Ursula when she sent Flotsam and Jetsam to sabotage the kiss when they were doing the Kiss Girl song? Yes, it was completely, she was a saboteur, and I wasn't here for it. But again, it could have been in the contract. It could have said somewhere in there, I am within my rights to sabotage you getting that kiss from the prince. There could have been a whole bunch of stuff in that contract that basically listed out why this was a bad idea. if her telling you what would happen and seeing all of her former clients being these weird creatures didn't tell you enough. That's like me going to an establishment where they have lions, right? And they're like, okay, you can go in the cage with the lion. And this is a wild lion. I go into a cage with a lion. They tell me this is a wild lion. If they bite you, whatever, they're a lion. The lion's gonna do what the lion does. And I say, okay, whatever, cool, I'm cool with that, whatever. I wanna go in the cage with the lion. I go in the cage with the lion. The lion then bites me, attacks me, and oh my God, I can't believe the lion bit me. Like, I can't believe the lion attacked me. It's a lion. What did you think a lion was gonna do? Shake my hand, start singing Hakuna Matata with me? No, a lion's gonna do what a lion does. That lion don't know me. I'm a threat. They're like, oh, I'm either a threat or lunch or maybe a little bit of both. I don't know. I've never had any contact with a lion. All I'm saying is, why are we acting surprised when someone has told us who they are? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. She is the sea witch. She told you what would go down and how it would go down. Now, that's not to say I think she is a good individual. She's not a good person, but I think she was well within her right to do what she did. Does it make it moral? Absolutely not. However, she was well within her right. She had a contract. She gave you all the disclaimers. You signed the contract without reading it. What else is there to do other than I would have sketty papped and swam my behind away up. And I don't like this whole thing of where we're blaming the witch for things. This just reminds me of, if you guys have ever seen Into the Woods, the Disney musical. Well, I believe it was originally a Broadway show and then Disney adapted it into a movie. But anyway, my girl Meryl Streep plays the witch, and she starts singing this song, The Last Midnight. And I bring up that to say the whole trope of blaming the witch. My girl Meryl Streep as the witch in Into the Woods, when she says to them, the baker and all of them, Cinderella, Jackie and the Beanstalk, you're so nice, you're not good, you're not bad, you're just nice. I'm not good, I'm not nice, I'm just right. I'm the witch, you're the world. Y'all could tell that's my song, but sis was preaching. She says, I'm the one no one believes, I'm the witch. Y'all are liars and thieves. Like, they are. Y'all are liars and thieves. You got Jack stealing beans. Y'all are coming to her for help, and she's just trying to, scrape out a cauldron, cast some spells, undo a curse her mama put on her, and y'all are coming to her asking her for help when y'all know what she is, and she does, and helps y'all to get said thing that you want, and then you get mad at her when there are consequences. What did you think was going to happen? Y'all are mad at the witch and blaming her for the decisions that you consciously made yourselves. No one tricked you into making these decisions. No one bamboozled you, but like she said, it's so easy to blame the witch. And like she said, she's not good and she's not nice. She's just right. Same thing applies to Ursula. She's not good. She's not nice. She's just right. She did what she said she was going to do, and we're acting surprised. Like, Ariel, girl, I love you, girl. I've got a lot of respect for you, girl. I had your back when people tried to say you gave up your voice for a man. They were trifling for that because we know that you've always loved the human world. But sis, like, all I want to talk about today, I don't think Ursula is a villain, but also, just to be clear, I'm not condoning her actions. I'm sure someone's gonna be like, I'm trying to girl boss Ursula. We don't do that. Now, there are Disney villains, 100% that are villains, like Evil Queen from Snow White, villain. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Girl, you asleep like death, she'll be buried alive, and you start cackling. Evil. Straight up evil. You were gonna suffocate a 14-year-old child. The chair, immediately, the chair. All I wanted to talk about today when it came to Little Mermaid. This video is really chill, obviously, really relaxed. I just wanted to talk. There's not gonna be a bunch of clips and inserts because, like I said, I am exhausted. But I still want to give y'all something this week because I have not been on camera in a minute. As I mentioned in my Nana video, how to dress like Nana Osagi, I do not want to do things when I am tired because I already know if I took the time and pushed myself to put on outfit after outfit and I look back at the footage, I already know myself. I'm going to hate it. I'm going to feel like I look crazy. I'm not going to be confident. It'll be a whole mess, and then I will have just ended up wasting my time when I could have just done something simple. And if I feel better tomorrow, I might record that video I want to do. But if not, I hope you guys have a safe and happy spooky season. Please be careful when you're out there. People like to act up in general, but they like to amp it up around this time. So please be careful. Look out for each other. If you're going out, please, y'all, do not drink and drive. There's Uber, there's Lyft. If you can spend hundreds of dollars on alcohol, you can spend $35 to get a driving service to take you back home. Please do not drive drunk. Like, there's no excuse. You're putting yourself in danger and you're putting others in danger. So don't do that. If you guys know what you're going to be for Halloween, let me know down in the comments. I would love to know. Happy Halloween, and I hope you guys have a dreamy day, a spooky ookie weekend, and I hope that you're super safe, like for real. I want y'all to be safe out there. All right, bye.